Horoscope and Tarot reading from Astrocademy, Pisces March 14, 2022. With today's transits and a new moon just behind you, you recognize areas of your life that may need an overhaul. A major project or focus can be all-consuming, and quite pleasantly so. Even so, feelings can be complicated, and interactions can be intense. Although you may have a strong desire to know the truth of a matter, try not to push too far. Power doesn't come from knowing all but rather from knowing yourself and being honest with yourself. Fortunately today, you dare to make a difference. Love feelings can dominate, and they can be about a person, idea, or project. Relationships with friends can unbury possessiveness or ownership issues, but you're also in the position to purge, release, and move forward. It's an auspicious time to make amends, make connections, or start anew. You're getting an honest glimpse into problem areas, plus a window into your deepest needs, which is a potent combination. Your charisma is skyrocketing today. For instance, amidst the moon celestial ruler of your romantic fifth house of love, passion, and pleasure glimmering through your sign, you're not only coming across to others as alluring and mysterious, but also deeply intriguing at that. Got your eyes and heart set on someone special? It gets better, or should I say, hotter. Lady Venus will be sitting alongside smoldering Pluto in Capricorn, which, in turn, brings intensity and taboo-like desires to your socially driven 11th house of associations, community affairs, and sense of belonging in the world. Do you dare to slide into their DMs? You're luring them in either way. The last few days may have been more introspective than usual, as the moon in Aquarius was busy reconsidering your innovative talents and unique professional quirks. You may have wondered how you could be more authentic in your workspace during this lunation. Now that the moon has entered your sign, you should consider opening up a bit more. It is an especially vulnerable lunation, as you could get swept up in the what-ifs that may hold you back. But the lunar energy is also hopeful. You may feel more optimistic about showcasing your ingenuity during this magical lunation. The moon returns for its ordinary monthly visit to your career sector to find that there is already a sense of anticipation. The moon's intuitive edge will both amplify and clarify this as its last visit before the sun returns to begin the most lucrative months of 2022 brings a chance to start lining up in front of new doors before they open. You might be right, in fact, you probably are, but trying to force your opinions on others will win you more yawns than converts. Give them time to absorb your wisdom and they'll eventually come around. The need for perspective is universal, but for you it can feel particularly acute. Throughout your quest for this perspective, remember that there is no substitute for regular exercise. The circulation of fresh blood throughout the body affects your skin quality. The skin also depends on lots of fresh water and a diet that provides plenty of vitamin C. When you take care of your skin, you feel better about yourself, and this is something that can entirely change your perspective. Be sure that you create the type of environment you enjoy the most. The essence of this day can give your sense of color and design a real boost, so why not take advantage of this? Whether it's your workspace or home environment, applying the day's creative energy toward enhancing the spaces you spend so much time in can really help. It can give you a feeling of the new and refreshed, and this will bring more energy to you every day. Give it a try. Thanks to the sun's friendly aspect to the moon and a pending aspect to the south node, there is a chance to move into the final 7 days of your birthday month with confidence. This is on top of the sun's alignment with dreamy Neptune yesterday and with lucky Jupiter a week earlier, giving you a taste of what they have planned for the future. With the planets of luck and dreams moving towards a once-in-a-lifetime alignment in Pisces, but after the sun is gone, this is a taste of things to come. On the same day that you move into the final 7 days of your birthday month, the moon is wrapping up its monthly visit to your romantic sector. In a few days, the moon will return to your relationship sector as a full moon, with the final days of your birthday month giving you a better sense of what you want from love and your relationships in this new solar year. Your tarot reading for today. Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor and Temperance. Do you know that in the past you have missed tremendous opportunities? That doesn't seem possible to you? Yet it is. Today's cards show that you have been given some very good opportunities in the last few months, and that, for various reasons, you haven't seized your opportunity. This is unfortunate, because life is made up of small details. The lesson of this draw is that in the future you have to be more attentive and try to take more risks. You seem to have a personality that's a bit bothered by risks, you like to stay with what you know, and you have trouble trying new things. Your passions have been the same for a long time, and you find it difficult to try new activities. Maybe you're not open-minded enough about some things. Without being negative, we all sometimes prefer to stay in our everyday comfort zone, rather than trying new things. Understand that life's opportunities are present in these new things. When you open yourself to the world, it will open its arms for you. You have to know when to take a chance and seize the right opportunity at the right time. Continuing to wait patiently in the hope something better will come along later isn't the right strategy. What's done is done, and you never know what tomorrow may bring. It's up to you to make the most of this adage to successfully carry out future projects. Our eyes in the sky. Perspective is everything here, so you'd better be clear about what you feel when you feel it, because the next few weeks are going to be all-encompassing when it comes to romance. Slow your roll before making any moves. You don't have to win a race. Love is about building connections and knowing the person on a soul level. Also, Mercury and the nodes of destiny square off, which can give you a push to spread your wings and fly, but only if you are on the right track and prepared to do so. You'll be feeling sociable, and communication will be very open. Being this in touch with how you feel while also being able to convey it exactly the way you like is a blessing. Misperception is very likely at this time, so be careful not to react too seriously to anything, and be aware that you might be more sensitive than usual. You're sure to at least be resourceful enough to come up with some problem-solving ideas. Time limitations could give you a reality check, but you could be too motivated by possible success to think much about it. The heart wants what the heart wants, and it might now seem that what our heart wants has been denied to us. Perhaps this is a matter of unrequited feelings. Perhaps our needs have failed to be met. Perhaps we are simply uncomfortable airing romantic or gushy sentiments. We would love for things to be simple, but the extent of a circumstance's complexity makes for moodiness. We may also act a bit desperate, convinced that hearts can be changed if we simply dig in our heels and refuse to acknowledge another's interest or lack thereof. We must determine whether we are potentially hurting ourselves in our unwillingness to accept anything other than a simple answer.